Good morning, Blackhawks. I'm Evan.
And I'm Kalia. Today's Tuesday, February 8th. Please stand for a Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In case you didn't know, February is nationally recognized as Black History Month, and to celebrate, every show we would talk about Black achievements throughout history.
First up, the history of the establishment.
Black History Month has a deeper history than one might guess, filled with a shockingly long history for its recognition. Today, to celebrate the beginning of Black History Month, Russell and I are going to go back all the way to 1926, the year this all started.
But first,
in the year 1875, a man named Carter G. Woodson was born to former slaves in Virginia.
after working hard labor until his 20s, he was able to get a PhD from Harvard, making him the only man to be born from enslaved parents to get a PhD.
However, while he was working on his doctorate, he realized that the scholars around him were blind to, or just ignorant about Black history. Since he was barred from the American Historical Association, he had to take matters into his own hands. So he formed the ASALH, an organization dedicated to researching and publishing African American history.
With this organization behind him, he published book after book exploring different aspects of early 20th century Black culture. Eventually, he wanted to dedicate a whole week to Black history.
This week was known as Negro History Week, and it fell on the second week of February between Abraham Lincoln's and Frederick Douglass's birthdays.
After many years, Negro History Month became Black History Month, a whole month dedicated to Black history instead of just a week. To quote the first African American president, Black History Month is about the lived, shared experiences of all African Americans, highs and lows, famous and obscure, and how those experiences have shaped and challenged and ultimately strengthened America.
Next up begins another Awareness Week, National School Counseling, and our Humphreys High School counselors have a message for you.
Good morning, this is Miss Glover.
And this is Miss Blasconco. And this is Miss Williams.
And we are your school counselors. This week, we are celebrating National School Counseling Week, and one of our goals is to help you learn new skills to succeed. So this week, we are focusing on collaboration. Did you know that we all work very closely with our principal? That's right, we spend a lot of time in the principal's office.
Though we have very different tasks to accomplish each day, our most important job is working together to help all students in the school succeed. And guess what? Sometimes we have very different ideas. When that happens, we find ways to compromise. Former Defense Secretary Colin Powell said we should never lose sight of the need to reach out and talk to people who don't share our ideas. Listen to them and see if you can find a way to compromise.
Don't compromise your values, of course. But how can you expand your knowledge and understanding by listening to someone else? I encourage you to challenge yourself to seek other opinions. What you'll find out is that you'll end up with a better solution, one that satisfies everyone. Want to role play about some different opinions, different than your own? Come see me and let's chat. Now go have some honest conversations and have a great day.
Since we're talking about counselors, we want to remind you that this spring semester is the best time to consider what classes you might want to choose next year to take. Up first is our class we're taking right now, VidCom 1.
I took video communications because I had to have it on my schedule. The counselors just put it on my schedule, so I didn't really think much of it. But then when I started doing projects, I started to get fascinated by filming and all the different, like Premiere Pro, all the different projects we were doing in Mr. Han and Miss Romano's class. And when I was filming the basketball games, I was completely obsessed with the idea of filming, and it just kind of hooked me.
What I like most about this class is the creative mind that is involved in it, because this is your video. No one else can say what you can really do in the video because it is yours, and putting your talent to the video is what makes the video, I feel like good.
What's your color? I wanna know. What's your color? think the project I enjoyed the most was my personal project because I got to work on something that's different from everyone else, and I got to work with audio a lot and put in what I thought looked good.
Well, the reason why I ended up taking VidCom is because I want to be a YouTuber, and it would help me to learn how to edit better. And also after high school is done, I want to go to a trade school for editing.
I've learned how to edit a video and a little more about kind of the different files, and also how to use the camera more with different movements, more than just taking pictures.
You sounded awesome in the video, Kalia.
Thanks, I think we did pretty well.
Let's just say we're both confident enough to host this show.
Agreed. Evan, do you have a girlfriend?
I'm not really sure how to answer that question.
Well, what are you waiting for? Valentine's Day is right around the corner. It's not too late to plan a sweet surprise.
Hi Blackhawks! I'm sophomore class secretary Erin.
And I'm sophomore class parliamentarian Kaylee. Now that Valentine's Day is rolling along, the sophomores are running a fundraiser where you can buy and send roses to a special someone.
Sales will be held in the cafeteria during lunch from February 8th to February 11th. Here's a friendly reminder to those who pre-ordered with the Google form last week that you must come pay for that order during our lunch sales or else your order will be canceled.
Don't lose this opportunity to share some love around the school. Purchases are appreciated, and thank you for supporting the sophomore class.
Aww! Thank you, Bravo!
Bye, Blackhawks!
Bye!
That's all for this week, Blackhawks.
Stay safe, everyone.